Okay, it's a nice Sunday morning on the 3rd of August, I believe it is. And we're going to head out to a trailhead called Grove of the Titans in the Redwood Forest. And we're going to take a stroll through the forest. So, on my way I go. Okay, we're driving on the Howland Hill Road. And as you can see, it is not a very wide road. But you can pass on it. Because I just passed two vehicles going the opposite direction. But it's kind of steep, and very narrow, and I'm amongst a bunch of redwood trees. Heading to the trails of the Titans. Okay, I guess we go straight. Now, we're on a dirt road through these redwoods. But I'm going to redo my camera here, so hang on a minute. Okay. Now, I don't have to worry about the camera. So now, you can see what the road's like, and the big trees, like that big one right in front of us. Speed limit on this road is whopping 15 miles an hour. Probably because it's a nice windy road. And there are people coming in this direction. Crossing over the road. so big, tall. And large diameter trunks. Oh yeah. Road's kind of bumpy. Obviously, because it's dirt. So, I don't know how much shaking is going to show up in the camera. Hopefully not a lot. Seeing as how I got the steady motion feature on the camera turned on. Although sometimes I'm wondering maybe I should turn it on maximum shake. Because it has two shake features. Rock steady and super rock steady or something. Haven't made it to trailhead yet. Haven't ran across any trailheads. Vehicles come back the other direction. Okay, I stopped here because I saw a trailhead, and it's called Dickerson Ranch Trail. And it is trail length 6/10 of a mile. Mill Creek Trail is half a mile, and Mill Creek is 6/10 of a mile. So, and it runs off that way. However, the one we're looking for is Groves of the Titans. So that's what we're heading to. In the spot I stopped in, you notice it looks like the ground. Well, that is because that is the bottom of the tree. There's the tree. It extends down that way a ways. But yeah, the tree uprooted and tipped over. And it has trees growing out of it. So pretty interesting, eh? Okay. Now that we'll leave the sleeping tree. They got trees with holes in them. We're approaching another gate. Boy Scout Tree Trail. We want the Titan Tree Trail. I think we're gonna move around a little bit farther. drive through here. I can't say it's not. Oh, narrow passage. Vehicles going through here. There's a whole bunch of dust down the leaves and everything of the ferns. Coming up to another trailhead, there's a bunch of vehicles parked on the side. Maybe it's the one we're looking for. Looking for might be. I can find a spot to park. Yep, this is it. This is what we want. To go turn them out, turn around. Which isn't going to be easy. Can be done. I can do it right here. Right here. Well, we found a parking spot. So now it's a matter of just get out and go walk the trail. Okay, we found a place to park. Now we're walking down to the trailhead so we can walk on the trailhead and see where it goes. It should be pretty good pictures and things of that nature.
And get a little chipmunk. A lot of chipmunk. Have a good walk.
Thank you. Okay. We're on the trail. We're heading back. You got all these humongous trees. According to the sign back there, there's more carbon in this forest than any other place on the planet. More signs. A whole bunch of captured water, slide chutes, understories. Yeah. I guess there's a map thing there that says where the Coast Redwood Forest Range runs all the way down below Monterey and all the way up to the border of Oregon. And what do we got here? Mill Creek Trail and Grove of Titans. Dotted is Mill Creek Trail, waterways, raised walkways, Holland Hill Road, Redwood Forest, 200 feet scale. Nice. Maybe it'll keep me from getting lost. And one more. Says you are there. And the Titans are up here, which is where we're going to go. And we're down here. So, off we go. Yeah. It's going to be a couple miles, few mile walk. So I'll probably be cutting the video in and out at different spots, because as long as the walk is, try and record the whole thing. Not that the thing can't do it, but it might run my battery low before I get to where the groves are at. So yeah, I will definitely click on the video here and record some of the spectacular trees. I mean, look how big that one is right there in front. That's a pretty good sized diameter tree. And look at that. They're all clumped together there. So, alright. Well, until I find something a little more interesting. Oh, well, that didn't take long. You got that tree back there, look kind of interesting. There's some stairs. lead up that way. So, right in between those redwoods. It definitely made a pretty good, nice trail through here. Yeah. Got one that tipped over and fell right in between the cracks of those. Yeah. Yes. It's a nice walk. Okay. There's a nice... Oh, that's more than one tree. They camouflage in. It makes like one humongous tree. And it turns out it's more than just one humongous tree. There's a stump right down there. And you got the road down there, and there's a little river down that way. Yeah. They have these little bridge things, grates, cross over some of the areas. The trail seems to be pretty packed for walking on, pretty smooth. Although it is hilly and dilly. But it's a good walking trail. You definitely get into hiking if you really want to do hiking through the redwoods. They got some other trails too, but this was the one we were focused on. Yeah. Approaching a narrow passage between the trees. Kind of like a narrow patch you did with the car, only this is even narrower. Yeah. Walk between those big things. Yeah, a couple of big ass trees right next to each other. And you got that one right there. I mean, these things are huge. You can't say they're not. It's amazing because they camouflage into one another like it's a super big tree, but in actuality, it's more than just one. Well, made it to the tree that's lying down where you have to walk underneath of it and put the trail next to it. Yeah, that was cool. Sorry. We give them a natural shelter for we got out here in the rain. More toppled trees. There's a big tree. There's like several big trees, all grouped into one. Gotta watch steps. Stump. That's another stump. There's the rest of the tree. There's a big one. You put down these gratings so you can get around easier. Just gotta remember, keep an eye out for the steps. And another big tree. Alright, we got a sign, Grove of the Titans and Mill Creek Trail. Well, we're heading for the Titans. They're wide trees. Well, this is the Grove of the Titans, so. Now I think we're gonna motor on back. Okay, we're not gonna motor on back. We're gonna walk on back to the truck. Walking along the big tree that fell down, went boom. We're kind of heading back. Well, that was our walk to the Grove of the Titans, and now we're heading back to the truck so we can continue on with the journey.